You're here, great. Today is another day of great exercise for a healthy back. You may want to have one strap with you today, but as always, not necessary. It can be helpful sometimes. I have lots of moves to help open up the hips today, stretch the glutes, and stretch the low back. You may also want a block with you today just to help support and give you something to lift with. You could use a pillow, you could use a bolster or anything else, and you could do it without. So with that, go get ready, and I'll see you on the mat. Starting in half butterfly today, sit with one leg extended and the other knee bent with the sole of the foot towards the inner thigh of that extended leg. Place your block right inside that extended leg, and you're going to lean to the side, resting your elbow on the block, and then resting your head in your hand. Stretching the muscles all along the side of that outside body, and also, of course, stretching the inner thigh and the groin. Now reach out with that right hand and bring it up and over your head for a nice side body stretch. Then bring it back and place your hand right where the head meets the neck and pull the elbow back, opening the chest. And then from here, you're going to lift that arm up, turn the palm to the back of the room, bend your elbow, and place your hand behind your back. Maintaining your side bend and being careful not to fold forward. Now release that hand from behind your back, place it in front of you, and just use it to help raise yourself back up again, and we'll switch to the other side. So you're going to extend the right leg this time, and the left knee is bent with the sole of the foot towards the inner thigh, resting the elbow on the right, on your block, and your head in your hand. Taking the left hand with your palm forward, reach up and overhead, nice big stretch. And then bring that hand back behind your head where the head meets the neck, or if that's too much for you, just place it on top of your shoulder. Again, keeping the chest open and being careful not to fold forward. Then reach up with that right hand, turn your palm to the back of the room, bend your elbow, and place your hand behind your back. Bring that arm back and around in front of you, pushing down into the floor to raise yourself back up again. And now move the block aside for a moment and turn to the side with both knees bent. From here, we'll lower ourselves all the way down to the mat, so carefully lower down, keeping the knees bent about hip-width distance apart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring the right knee into your chest, and then the left knee into your chest. Now bring your knees wider apart and to the sides of the body. As you breathe here, allow your low back muscles to relax and sink down towards the mat. Allow your hips and your thighs to stretch gently, not pushing, not pulling, just slowly relaxing with gravity. Then bring your feet back down to the floor. They're about hip width distance apart. Just bring your hands by your sides. We'll do a few pelvic tilts here. Flatten your back against the floor, and then by tightening your abdominal muscles, tilt the pelvis up just a tiny bit, pressing the low back down. And then lower it down and tilt the pelvis in the opposite direction, articulating the spine slowly and carefully as you tilt the pelvis up again and then back down. Then continue this movement 2 or 3 more times on your own. Now settle your back down and on the mat, and then lift the left leg and cross that left ankle over the right thigh. You could stay right here if this is enough for your back today, or you could lift your knees towards your chest. If you'd like to, you could use your strap here, just long ways over the shin that's farthest away from you. And if you'd like to, you could use your hands to reach behind the thighs or over the top leg and the shin below the knee. Just find what works best for you and hold the pose there. Now release your legs and bring both feet back down to the floor again, and we'll go right to the other side. Uncross that left leg, plant the foot on the floor, bring the right knee up towards your chest, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, letting your knee fall out to the side. You could stay here. Bring your knees towards your chest. You could use your strap to help reach just on the shin of the farthest leg away from you. Or you could reach through with your hands to the back of the thigh or to the shin. Bring your feet back down to the floor. Left leg first, and then uncross the right leg and press both heels on the floor. Bring your arms out to a T and maybe shift your hips over to the left as you drop your knees together over to the right. Now you could look straight up towards the same side as the knees are, or towards the opposite side for a nice spinal twist. Lengthening the spine and stretching the muscles in the low back. And we'll go right over to the other side. So bring your knees carefully back up to the center. Shift your hips over to the right side of the mat as you drop both knees, one stacked on top of the other, over to the left. Your arms stay stretched out to a T, shoulders on the mat if you can, open the chest, and look in whatever direction feels best to you today. Just take a moment here and just notice how you feel. Notice if you have just a little more space or freedom in your back, and enjoy the stretch. Now slowly and carefully bring your knees back up to the center and let your spine rest right in the center with your knees bent. Whenever you're ready, just roll yourself to the side and come back to sitting. And if you found this helpful, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and turn on notifications for more of these quick, positive moves for healthy back. Thank you so much for being with me today. Peace be with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.